Folks, how's it going? It's Nick's forecast. Today's the 6th of April. It's coming out to you. Anyways, I'm just talking about some different things of real estate, because I like to talk about a lot of different aspects of real estate and economics and stuff like that. Anyways, this is for real estate. The Association of Realtors raised their fees $10. So for all you people in franchise, paying bogus fees, which I know most of you are, I would leave. Because at a franchise shop, you're going to at the Association of Realtors. Not all franchises do that, but most of them do, especially big ones or the big regionals. So, anyways, raise bucks. So, if you're a real estate agent, you just got screwed. If you're at a franchise shop, I'd go in independent. Anyways, the economy as far as the Dow Jones, before it goes up 1,000, then it get down 1069, about $66, and you got about an hour or so on it. And so there's some big tidings coming here for the real estate industry, because they got to raise at least another point and a half. Next quarter from now, they're raising their half point, maybe earlier another half. Since going to start, it keeps taking off, and it's going to get deflationary as we're coming down today. It was on Drudge. I kind of laughed because that's not true. And you see things going up. I mean, even gas prices keep going up, even in mid-Missouri, where I'm at, $1 a gallon, because gas in the U.S., besides Arkansas and Oklahoma. So stuff's contributing factor why there's a depression coming, or the super recession, or stupid name you want to use. But things are going to get hit up here pretty soon. Be a day here coming. It's going to 3,000 to 5,000 points in a day. They'll have to put the electronic curbs on, but they're going to have to turn the machines back on. And I mean, it's right now. It's running soon. It's going to be at 22. It's going to get hammered pretty bad. And that's just a reality. And that bend in the road's coming. Now, if you're an investor or buyer, you're a mortgage broker, you're going to get hard, and they're going to change a lot of the funding and that non-prime, some of the all-day stuff away again, and they're going to get real conservative again. But that's just kind of how it goes. There's not a lot you can do about it. Liars are real estate right now. What I don't like, and I saw this in 2006, 2007, and the mortgage companies went under because it's going to start happening. Secondary market, where they get the money, they're not going to be able to fund stuff, start going out of business. I knew a company in Florida. I remember when they got rid of this is in mid 2006, and this is way before everything started happening. But they do residential, and they had a lot of great sub for me, because I used to do foreclosure bailouts with them in business. And then this company in California called Epona Mortgage had one good zero down program that was pretty. When they went out of business in late 2006, I think it was October 2006, I knew it was kind of the beginning and the end. Same thing's happening right now. You got a lot of national companies that are on the basically the hinge of going under. And that's just kind of where things are going right now, because there's too much cheap money out there in the bond. But the liars are real estate. Back to this. Now, I mean, this isn't so much for liars, but it's good to know this anyway, so you see things are going, because I don't like to the point. And some people like it, some people don't. I don't care, because I was in real estate industry 25 years. So I already know, being a real estate agent, mortgage broker, doing residential and commercial, and I still do commercial loans. So I kind of already know what's going on in commercial residential, but the rates still apply. It's just the thing about, you got to have a lot more money down. In the residential realm, you can buy zero cool stuff that you can't do in commercial, but they have a lot more funding. But anyways, you got all these major brokerage houses that work at certain websites back end. They do a lot of stuff, and they keep promoting how great things are and this and that. In California, and you're having record-breaking stuff. There was a house that went for sale in Miami the other day. It was on Drudge this week. It went for like 100, going on for sale, I think, for 130 million, something like that. Jill Eppert and her, can't remember her first name. Anyways, yeah, they're major players in real estate. I mean, they're top 1.1% Coldwell Banker, I think. Anyways, it's in Miami. It's near Star, I think, from what I was reading, if I can remember. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, it's cool. Jill Herbert and I can't remember Hertzberg. Anyway, so they've been around a long time. They've been doing real estate for 30 plus years. And they know the deal. So I mean, they know what's up. I went to seminar in Seattle or remember. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's all great and all. And there's going to be certain pockets of money where, yeah, stuff's going to keep going up. And there's some high income brackets. These like Seattle, Portland, Phoenix area, Scottsdale, those areas are going to drop like rocks before too long. You've got a lot of building going on in Las Vegas, Phoenix area. And that's all great. Soon down the road, it's going to come to a crunch as they keep grinding their rates up. And as the inflation keeps up, which they can't seem to control, basically, what it is, the DTI is going to get worse because more and more people using the credit cards. You go look at the prime Midwest are a hell of a lot lower than they are on the West Coast. And that's in the Southeast and Southwest are generally a lot lower pricing wise, but they still have a lot of food shortages. To a supermarket, and you're the general market of you're the general manager or store market. I know a few of them in the area. And basically, they order 500 cases. They're only getting 50%, 250 per order. A couple years ago, before the COVID thing, it wasn't like that. But Shanghai's closed, and all those containers are. It has to go back to the liar's rate because you have these CEOs of the major brokers companies tell the stuff about how great everything is and how wonderful and rosy all this is. And you have a lot of going some real bleaks in the road. You even have some major hedge fund managers who predicted the last one are talking about the same thing. And basically, they're putting the stuff out as kind of like the Washington Mutual rerun again. I've seen this highlight before. And so, with that being said, a lot of these agents are getting pumped up. They try to keep them open. It's bad enough. A lot of the basically the real estate offices don't do anything for their agents anyways. Unless you're maybe a top yielding agent, if you're making $1 million plus a year in commissions, they make some stuff for you a little more than the average agent. And I mean, the average agent, in other words, are not doing anything. Most agents don't do six figures. There's not a lot of agents that do over six figures. In certain cities, in the U.S., some may do that. A lot of them, the offices may do six figures plus. An average, you got about 4 million realtors in the U.S. You can't count the National Association of Realtors because they only count the brokers that are in their sphere or the ops. You got all these independents out there, which I'm all for independents. If you're at a basically a break to leave and go to an independent, be 100% agent. Now, if you're a cherry under 3 years, that's cool. If you need to be at a broker to learn more, but I would still get out. If you over a year, get 100% and go to a independent shop where you don't have to pay NRA dues. But anyways, back to liars real estate. So you have these economists that work some of these big and some of the CEOs, and they keep spewing saying that it's wonderful, blah, blah, blah. They can't build because they can't get supplies because there's a lot of stuff sitting on a boat coming out of China, and that can affect anything as the rates keep going up. 0.5%, 9%. I was talking with a gym owner about the other day because he owns a lot of buildings, and he was talking about that, even though he's got his stuff on a rate. But you have a lot of people right now getting adjustable rate mortgages are switching out because they want the lower rate going in. They want to adjust in 1, 3, 5, 10 years, 7 years. Some are 10-year, too many, but you can get royally screwed. The rate was 9, 10%. So when you have these brokerage houses and a lot of these regional chains that might be a franchise where they own 20 offices or whatever, and they're talking about how great everything is, or some of the mortgage companies that might own 10 or 15 stores or front stores or offices, and they keep saying how great everything is, and it's not the reality of it. See, there's a bend in the road coming. Tom, for your real estate agents, you go to Tom Ferry's YouTube site. He had a video come out a couple days ago talking about the bend in the road again. He talked about this when the internet was basically, YouTube was trying to get off the ground. So anyways, I just wanted to bring this out to you because these are just things that are going on. If you got any questions, go to nickforecast.com, at nickforecast, my finance site, cobrafunds.biz. Have a good one.